Hey, Sylvia Gorenszach here. How's everybody doing? So today we're going to cover how to do this design right here with these three little petals, and we're going to be putting one of these gems for the center of this flower and then some random lines. So the tools that we need is Wisteria Grove, Raven's Kiss. I have Bonbon as the base of this color. We're going to use the gems here. And then this is the 9 gradual brush that we're going to be using for the petals, and the large long brush that we're going to be using for outlining our flower. And then this little guy right here for doing the lines, okay? All right, so let's get right to it. So let's get started with our number 9 gradual brush and coat all sides of the bristles here. And we're going to start with the middle petal. I'm actually going to be turning it on its side so that it's more narrow as opposed to having it this way. And that way it's a lot easier to get that diamond or that pointy look for the petals. Now let's put a second coat on there just to enhance Wisteria Grove color on our nail. Now let's use our large long brush to outline the petals. Now when you dip this into the polish, you have to be kind of quick because you don't want to have this right, where are we here? This right here where you have the polish going up the bristles, because it will, the longer that you leave it, it will go up the brush. So you just kind of want to coat all of the bristles quickly and then quickly get it onto here. And we're going to start at the tip because the tip is where I want a thicker of a line, and then we're just going to gradually just let up on the pressure of the brush on the petal to have the thinner line going along the side. We're not going to cover the whole entire petal, but just part of it. We'll give that a cure. Now that we have our petals outlined, I'm going to take this little dotting tool right here and just put a little dot of Clearly Frisky right in the center here, because that is where we're going to use our gems and adhere it to. So you don't have to put a little dollop on your mat. I actually just take the dotting tool, get the polish on there, and then put the little dot on the nail. That's all you need. Next, we're going to take our gems over here and apply a gem. So the great thing about this package is that you basically just dial into the color that you want to get. And we're going to go with this lighter color right here. And you use this applicator stick that it comes with it and just grab one of the gems. So I have one right there, and we're going to place it on that little dot of Clearly Frisky that we had placed on there. Once you have that placed, just give it a little tap, make sure it's right in there. And we're going to do a full cure with this one. Next, we're going to take this dotting tool, which is the thinnest dotting tool that we have in our creativity set. It's almost in the shape of an eye or an oval, and we're going to put polish on the side of it. And then when we take this tool and we apply it onto our nail, we're going to apply from the side and then kind of do the motion where you're lifting it up so that the line will taper off at the end. And we'll do 2 of these. And then we'll do some over on this side too. I like the looks of that, so let's give that a cure. To finish off the look, we're going to incorporate a couple more longer lines using our large long brush. I'd say that 10 times. Cover your bristles with Raven's Kiss. Going to apply a little bit more pressure at the beginning to have a bit thicker of a line, and then we're going to taper off as well. Let's give that a full cure. Now with all my nail art, I like to finish off with a coat of Clearly Frisky, but especially with this one because we have the gem on there, we wanted to ensure that it's going to stay there the whole entire manicure. So when you apply the Clearly Frisky over the gem, make sure that it's actually really thin coat because you don't want it to be too bulky looking, but you also want to get all sides of that gem to make sure that it's going to adhere on there for the rest of your manicure. Other than that, make sure that everything else is really thin, cap that edge, And then you're going to put this under the lamp for the full 45 seconds or 60 seconds, depending on which lamp that you have. Thank you so much for watching this video and your support. If you like this video, please like and subscribe, and be sure to stay tuned for my next one. Ciao, ciao.